Don't worry about the mule going blind. Just load the wagon and give me the line.
Yeah.
That was the great George Suttles, or Mule Suttles, as he was affectionately known by fans of the Negro Leagues for so many years. I guess you could say that was Mule's way to let his teammates know, don't worry, y'all get on my back, and I'll carry you there. And you know what? He did just that. We're talking about a guy who walked softly, but he carried a big stick, a 50-ounce bat. That's a treat. And while he would occasionally strike out, because I can't even imagine what it must be like to try to check swing at 50 ounce, because once you got it started, you got to go. He hit tape-measured home runs, had a lifetime batting average well over 350, so he wasn't just a great power hitter. Mule Suttles was a great hitter with power. He left the coal mines of Alabama to go join the Birmingham Black Barons. But like a lot of rookies, in particular in the Negro Leagues, he didn't necessarily get all the attention that you deserve, even when you're a phenom like Mule Suttles was. Early on, the box scores had his name spelled improperly. They had him listed as Sellers instead of Suttles. So when Mule started to kick, they got the name right, and a superstar baseball career was born.
Thought it was a share at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent.
And with runners on first and second and one gone, here's the slugger, Mule Suttles. High fly ball, right field. Smith should have this one. 2 down.
Mule Suttles was known for his power, but he was a great all-around batter. His 4 seasons hitting .400 is the all-time record. The only other players to even do it 3 times since 1901, Ty Cobb, Josh Gibson, Rogers Hornsby, and Oscar Charleston.
Base hit into center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0. 1 down. Mule Suttles stepping in now. This to third, Johnson. Sends it across to first, and Suttles is retired at first. That pure hitting ability of Mule's, Chris, it's amazing, and he showed it his whole career. After age 40, he still managed to hit .306 across his last 3 seasons. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here comes Mule Suttles with the bases loaded and nobody out. Makes the catch, 1 down. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. 1 down. Mule Suttles stepping in now.
To give you an idea of the kind of power Mule Suttles was working with, 4-time All-Star Wally Berger said he hit towering smashes like Babe Ruth. Pretty nice comp.
The 0-2 pitch from Cooper. That one missed. With all Mule's power, it's crazy to think he only led the league in homers once in 1926. Of course, When you play at the same time as guys like Josh Gibson, Buck Leonard, and Oscar Charleston, you've got competition. The 1-2. And there's a ball. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying. Going. Gone. A towering shot to center. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the left fielder, Mule Suttles. Now fly ball to right center. Stearns has a beat on it. And there's one down. Base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. It's 3-0. Leading off, Teddy Taylor. Drilled out towards left center field. Suttles heading back on it. And he snags it. A fantastic leaping catch by Mule Suttles, and he robs a homer.
I think one of the things that have oftentimes been misconstrued as it relates to the Negro Leagues is that they played against lesser competition. Well, that's absolutely not true. Within their own league, they were playing some of the best baseball that could be played. But they also played a number of exhibition games against major league teams or major league all-star teams. And in those games, Mule Suttles dominated. In an exhibition game against major leaguers Big Jim Weaver asked shortstop Leo DeRocher how to pitch to the big slugger, and DeRocher answered, "Just pitch and pray." When Mule Suttles would come to the plate, fans would start to chant, "Kick, Mule, kick." They wanted to see their Mule Suttles do something special, and more times than not, he did. In the winters before and after the 1929 season, Mule Suttles played in Cuba, and he hit one of the legendary home runs of all time. A ball that sailed over 500 feet and landed in the ocean there in Cuba.
Mule Suttles digging in with 2 gone here in the first. Swung out and crushed. Way back to center and sailing clear out of the stadium. A tremendous homer for Mule Suttles. He made him pay for that one, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
Mule Suttles jumped ship in 1936 after the American Giants started to have some financial issues, and he landed with the great Newark Eagles, where he became 1/4 of one of the greatest infields of all time. It was called the $1 Million Infield. They were dynamite. He hit .396 with 36 home runs in 1936, a .420 batting average and 26 home runs in 1938, and a .325 batting average in 1939. Yeah, Mule felt quite comfortable with the Newark Eagles.
Early chance for Newark with Mule Suttles to the plate and runners at first and second. Swung on, belted. Out of here. So he blasts one out the other way, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-0. And here's Mule Suttles. He homered earlier in this one.
That $1 million infield for Newark was stacked. Mule Suttles at first, Dick Say at second, and the best defensive left side of the infield ever with Willie Wells at shortstop and Ray Dandridge at third.
You know, Mule's contributions for Newark weren't just as a ball player. He coached and managed the team in the 1940s and helped mentor future MLB stars like Larry Doby and Don Newcomb. Two on, two outs. Line drive. And that's the third out. Ready now for the fifth inning. Mule Suttles stepping in now. Hard hit left side. One pitch and one out. Suttles, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. On the ground to third, and that's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Bases loaded, nobody out, and Mule Suttles to the dish against Leroy Matlock.
When his teams needed to bring in some runs, Mule Suttles was the man for the job. He topped 100 RBIs in 2 different seasons, even though he never played 100 games in a single year, Boog.
High fly ball out towards left field. Carrying well. Gone. Mule Suttles.
In 2024, a historic milestone occurred when Major League Baseball rolled the stats of the Negro Leagues into the record books of Major League Baseball. It was a watershed moment, I dare say, not only for Black baseball history and the history of the Negro Leagues, but I certainly believe for the history of our game and American history. And now Mule Suttles' career slugging percentage ranks him 5th in baseball history at .621. His career OPS ranks 10th all-time. His career batting average ranks him 19th all-time in baseball history at .340. Mule Suttles was inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame. He finally got a chance to cross over that threshold into baseball immortality in 2006, some 40 years after his death. Mule Suttles' $1 million infield teammate Dick Say summed it up pretty good. He said once he got that big bat started, you could feel the earth shake. Mule Suttles carried the wagon like very few ever did.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Mule Suttles will hit next. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.